There's a dream that I dream of my
Brother Ed Smith is a Newport News Virginia based artist. He was born and raised in Deer Park, New York, a small community in the center of Long Island. Raised in a religious environment, Smith gravitated away from these roots and then returned with greater conviction as a mature adult. Therefore, he refers to himself as Brother Ed Smith, as he is addressed by the brethren of the church. Mr. Smith views all his art through the context of the Christian religion, and often paints "To God be the glory" as his signature on his work, because, quote, "God gave me the creative mind to do certain things," unquote. His religion, in his own words, is old, down south, just believe in Christ, homegrown religion. He usually receives a completed image in his mind before he creates it, and knows exactly what he will make before he begins, based on the vision. As an artist, Brother Smith considers himself primarily a storyteller, and listens to the same kind of music that tells a story, particularly what he calls old-school spiritual music. He began art as a child, influenced by his own mother's art and his father's creative approach to life and work, and began to flourish as an artist in the high school years. All told, he has been making art for over 40 years. Although of African American descent, Brother Smith considers himself an artist first and considers other labels to be secondary, but does reference Africa and the African American experience in the 4-painting series based on the election of America's first black president, a day he never thought he would see in his lifetime. This series is entitled "From the Slave Ship to the White House." Other works that address African American themes pertain to the role of black people in the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, and the Civil Rights Movement of the 1960s. He is a strong believer that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and sees nothing wrong with an art which is, quote, pleasing to the eye. He believes good art has value whether or not it can be explained, because the value of art is a matter of taste, and a lot of work explains itself. Brother Ed is an artist who works in various media, and is always looking for a new approach to his art. His most recent series is what he refers to as puff art, made from insulation foam. Standing midway between painting and sculpture, his puff art maintains the same vibrant color aesthetic, positive outlook, and attention to form as his paintings. Brother Ed asserts that a painting is never finished, but that the artist must know when the work is ready to display, and that the full confirmation of the work's value comes from the public's response to his work through sales and positive feedback. Having grown up in a rural setting, Brother Smith's favorite thing to express is the beauty of nature, in which he sees the presence of the divine. Nevertheless, he creates whatever he feels inspired to create, and is only limited by the constraints of time and the obligations of daily life.